Oh, this is a cute one. Oh, sir! Sir, you have no eyes! Where are your eyes? Your eyes are gone! You have no eyes! What? Why don't they have any eyes? No eyes! Oh my god! You don't have eyes! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our Forever Minecraft World. It is a modded series where I am starting my Forever Minecraft World, and as you can see, we have a bit of a different background, as well as I am sitting. I am sitting on the ground, and it is so cute, and I love it. So why don't we get right into this? So I have decided that I needed better villages. I said something in my last video about this where I was like, oh, I wish I added better villages. So now we have better villages, but I did have to restart the world, which meant restarting from scratch. And I was okay with that because it was my decision. So I did that off camera just so then you guys are able to see where we left off still. I still have my tent. Oh, our tree has grown. I still have my tent, and we have our little table as well as our little campsite back here that we can cook. I guess we can cook food here. It's really just for decoration. I thought it was just really cute. But we're gonna get straight into the actual gameplay, and as you can see, we're gonna go through this village. Sadly, I have gone through this village already. I am so sorry. I couldn't help myself. It was so huge. And as you can see on my map, it is huge. So let's go take a look at some of these interesting new structures that we have in our world. Let's go. We're just gonna get started by looking at one of these first houses that is right next to our place. I think this is a Fletcher's home because yeah, it's a Fletcher's home. There's a lot to it. Ooh, I guess not too much to it. It's just kind of cutesy. They have like a lot of wheat up there, it looks like. Ooh. Okay, so that's like a Fletcher's home. What's this little home? I can't fully remember all these builds. I have gone through it, but this seems to be just a regular little home. Oh, a cute little bath. I didn't see that before. Let's take another look. We have some animal pins over here. How cute. Those animal pins are very decorated. We also have this little house, which seems to be just another really bland kind of house. I guess it's not bland, it's much better. Yeah, okay, that's kind of cute. I'm gonna light that up because I don't know why that's so dark, but I feel like monsters will spawn, so I will light that up for them. Let's go around here. Oh, this is a cute one. Oh, sir! Sir, you have no eyes! Where are your eyes? Your eyes are gone! You have no eyes! What? Why don't they have any eyes? No eyes! Oh my god! You don't have eyes! None of you have eyes! Oh! What? Okay, I'm not sure why they have no eyes. I have a feeling it might be one of the resource packs that I'm using, so I'm going to change that really quickly. Okay, yeah, they finally have eyes again. Okay, yeah, it was the resource pack that I was using. I was trying to use a fresh animations pack, but I feel like I didn't do something right while downloading it, so that's sad, but that's okay. This is kind of unique as well. We have like, I don't know what type of house this is, but it's, oh, another animal place underneath. Okay. Well, as you can see, there's quite a few different village houses. I won't go through all of them just because that would be quite a bit to go through, and this place is huge. So, let's get on to actual gameplay because I'm so excited to start. So before I recorded, I did do a little bit of mining, so I have a little bit of materials. I don't have much. As you can see, I found one diamond. One diamond, that was it. But we're gonna keep that stuff in there and we'll have that cooking. But I think the perfect thing to do is get started on exploring some more of this world because I haven't explored too much. There is some new structures I've added on, and improved structures as well. So I really want to see if we can actually go find some of these improved structures and new loot. So uh let's sleep. Let's sleep first. All right, so it is a fresh new day. Uh, don't mind the pink sheep. I needed the wool to make my actual home, and I didn't feel like creating a whole nother sheep pen, so I just kind of dyed some sheep. They will just kind of be randomly walking around. As you can see, there's quite a few of them, but it's okay. It's fine. We'll have some random pink sheep in our world. I don't mind. But let's actually go explore some of this new world. I'm excited. I'm so excited. As you can see as well, I have added some shaders that actually run decent on my computer, so our world is going to always be beautiful and glorious. Maybe that's not the best way to describe it, but it is beautiful. It is beautiful. So I did say that I did some mining off camera. It was interesting to say the least. I didn't do very well on mining because I am scared of losing my whole inventory. So I'll show you a little bit of that. Okay, there's a little bit of iron here, so we're gonna grab this iron because of course we need some iron. Let's take the water down. Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess that was one way to take out all the monsters. Is that diamond down there? I think I see diamonds already. Oh, I do. It's diamond. So happy. My first singular diamond. Would you look at that? Our first diamond ever in our forever world. Isn't that great? Ooh, nope. We're gonna handle you. And I'm scared. But yeah, as you could see, I definitely had a few scares, had a few jump scares, and that was enough to scare me away. So we will not be doing any mining for now because I am very frightened of that. I do not want to die and lose all of my stuff. I only have so much iron right now, so we're gonna play it safe with the stuff that we have and just do a little bit of exploration because alright, so, I decided to make my way back because I was going very far away from home and I wasn't finding anything interesting, so I'm so sorry. I know, I thought we were gonna actually have a great structure to go through on the second episode, but I have not found anything. So, luckily, I actually did a little mining of trees, I guess you would say, and a little mining as well. I gathered a crap ton of materials. Oh, not that chest. Here we are. I grabbed a crap ton of materials while I was exploring because I found a huge spruce biome, so I thought I might as well just grab materials so we can get started on building our forever home, or at least part of our forever home, because our forever world is going to have a huge house, and I'm not going to build it all in one episode. It's going to be a project. Alright, so while we're waiting for the rest of that stone to actually smelt, I'm going to start laying out kind of the spot where I actually want to build. And I was thinking maybe this spot, maybe right there, or maybe even I could go over there as well. But I do like the idea of keeping my little campsite close to my house, so I think I might build here. But with that, I actually have to do some excavating. So I'm gonna get right into that and hopefully build out a little area where we can actually build the base of our house. Alright, so we now have a flat area to actually get started on building our little home for now. this area will probably just kind of be like this until I decide to expand my home. But I thought this was a cute little corner to build our home in. So we're gonna get started by laying out the foundation. Now, I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this foundation. I have the stuff to kind of do what I usually do for foundations, where I use stone, but I kind of want this build to be a little bit different, where it's not all up on stone, but part of it is. So we're gonna use just the stone blocks like this. Yeah, the stone bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is a center point right there. Let's see. 7. We're gonna do 2 more on each side, so that makes it into 9, and then we'll actually come back like so. I'm not sure how wide we want this to be. I'm just kind of winging it. That is the story of my life. Okay, so we got that little part right there. Now, this part on this side, I do want it to be up on stone, so it actually gives a little bit of a different, I don't know, a different vibe. So we have different types of styles in our build. Let's see, how far do I want this to go? 3, 6, 7. We'll pull it one more this way so that it is even. Except I don't want it to come in so close. We're gonna go back a little bit, so this part will be a little bit bigger back here. So really quickly, I'm gonna go back in and take some of this andesite and turn it into stone. Like I'll turn maybe this little spot into stone as well. Yeah, that'll be good enough. We'll call that good. And then we'll continue to incorporate different types of blocks. Need more andesite as well. So we'll do that. And then I think I'm going to make this foundation at least 3 high. Continue to incorporate some of these blocks because we like the variety of different blocks. We like the texture. The texture is needed. If you don't have texture in your builds, what are you doing? Of course I don't judge. Of course. I'm just saying, from my perspective, I do texture in all of my builds because you need texture. And I think you guys enjoy it more if I actually incorporate more texture into my builds. And that is what the name of the game is, making sure this is enjoyable for you guys as well as me. Because of course I need to be able to have fun while doing this. Otherwise, I don't create good videos. And I know that. So we're going to continue to enjoy, hopefully together, but I'm hoping that I can make enjoyment out of this as well. It is really hard starting a fresh new world when I have so many worlds that I have already, gone through and actually built in, and especially with our passion project, I have built so much in that project. And it's really hard for me to continue. We might actually I need an axe. I need an axe. But what I was saying is it is so hard for me to start a new world when I have so many worlds I have built a crap ton in already. So this is a little bit hard. It's a little bit hard, but I also really want my own forever world where it's just my buildings and nobody else's. Because it just makes sense, you know? It just makes sense. Also, I think what I'm going to do is use the wood to create more of a shape out of it. Let me see. 4 high, I think is what we'll do. Yeah, we'll do... No, we're going to go 5, so then I can drag this across. Like so. And I'm going to do this to each and every side on this level. For the other level, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do just quite yet. I'm trying to give myself a little bit of time while I'm doing this to think about that. So if I am quiet, that is most likely why I'm using my brain. I'm thinking as hard as I can. Ooh, for this little spot, we won't meet a corner then. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit of a different shape. Hmm. 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 I think that's okay. We'll be fine with just that for now. Because this will come back to here and meet up with maybe a block right here. Or maybe I take it even a step further and do the same here, because then I can make actual, what's it called? I can't even think of the words I'm trying to use. I'll be able to actually add more shape into my build if I do this. I think, maybe. We'll have to build this foundation up one more as well, which is okay. I'm fine doing that because it will be worth it. Need more, just kind of build into the ground here, I guess. Just fine. It'll look just fine. The back isn't what's important. The front is the most important part. That is what I have found in building. Yes, the back is important because, or in some way at least it is, because you want to be able to, you know, make every side look good, but at the same time, it's one of those things where if I have this back area, I'm never gonna go back there until I excavate that and actually start building more onto our house. So that is my thinking process. I guess we'll just kind of see where it goes. We're just playing around here. This is my forever world. We have so much time in this world. I am not too worried about making the wrong decision right now because I have so much time to make better decisions and to improve our builds. That is what I will do at some point, but for now, we're just getting a little starter base area. Okay, so we got that. Next big part I want to do is actually build up this little area. We're gonna go 4 here. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And on this side, this is the situation I find myself in. What I might do is call that good. I know it's gonna look a little bit wonky on this side, but I can always fix that when we get to that point. For now, this is what we're doing. And I think it'll look good. But this little part is now needing some higher beams as well. I should probably eat some food. I don't want to die while I'm building. That'd be silly of me. Oh, yeah, this is the part that it's a little bit wonky. Well, we'll just go right up here. We're gonna... Hmm. 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 Alright, so for now, what I'm going to use is spruce. The only thing is at some point I will want kind of an accent color within this, so I will be changing it, but the change won't happen right now. I was kind of thinking about using my basics that I usually use, like calcite and concrete, but I'm also thinking I need to try something different. So if you guys have any type of combinations or palettes that you would like to see me use in our house build here, please send them on over. You can send them to me in my Discord or even just through Discord. My DMs are open, so it is very easy to just send me a quick message. Or if you want, you could always just leave a comment in the comment section. I will be able to answer there as well. and see stuff. I'm not sure if you can send pictures in the comment section, but that's okay because we don't always need pictures. You could just tell me the blocks and I will try it and trust you. So as you can see, I definitely went a little bit crazy off camera. I added these foundation parts that I think kind of add a little bit more. I've done this type of design on different houses before, and I really wanted to incorporate it into my forever world. So I thought it was really cute. So that's what we have for the foundation. But as you can see, up here we have our spruce, and I have started to lay out some of the big windows that I really want. We need big windows. We need to be able to see this sunset because the sunset is just over there. Just over there. It sets right over there. So we need to be able to actually see so I have created these huge windows that will definitely have a design of their own once we get there. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little off-camera exploring, which is going to probably take me hours. But I'm going to enjoy it because the goal is to get some dark oak for our roof. Our oak, oak isn't going to look good. Spruce isn't going to look good because the spruce logs are a little bit darker. Now I could strip the logs and then the spruce would probably look similar or the same, but then I would want to change the planks and we don't want that. So what we're gonna do is go off camera for a little bit, but I will be right back with you guys once I am ready to actually start building this roof. All right, so we are back. I don't even want to talk about the journey. It was not great. But I have finally gotten some dark oak. I also grabbed saplings, so I do not have to ever run back and grab more for more builds. So we have some trees growing around here just in case I need more, but I think I got plenty to actually get started on a roof. Now you could probably see I had some moss in my inventory as well, which means we are going to be making a moss roof. I haven't done a moss roof in a while, it feels like. I did one in a server that I kind of was playing on my own personal time, but I'm not really playing on that server much anymore, so I have decided to take it upon myself and actually make a spruce, or I guess not a spruce, a moss roof. Goodness. I say spruce, I mean moss. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you know. So as you can see, I'm trying to make this whimsical. I'm trying my hardest to make this a very whimsical roof. Now, I don't want it to be super tall because the type of build that I'm going for, I don't want super tallness. Oh my gosh. The words that I'm using to describe what I have in mind is not great. So I'm so sorry for that. That's probably very annoying. You're like, what are you talking about? You have no idea what you're talking about. Just shut up, please. Building, building, we're building, building. I am building. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I'm gonna make this. Oh, it's getting really dark. That is the one bad thing about this shader pack that I'm using. It makes it extremely dark. So I'm gonna go sleep because we do have a way up. I built this little staircase down here, so I'm actually able to get up and down my build now. Oh, look at that beautiful moon. Excuse me, that is my place of sleep. I need you to go away so I can actually sleep. Oh, there. If I can just get myself up here really quick, we're gonna continue. I think my biggest trick for building in general is when I have these types of weird spots that I know I'm gonna have to kind of change up the build in, I always kind of do the first base area. And then from there, I will build off of it to try and make it look like it's supposed to be that way. So I'm gonna just drag this all across because I will need moss in all of these areas for sure. We're already running out of moss, which is a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary because I don't want to have to go back down into the lush cave to pull more moss out. It just sounds horrendous by itself. It's very scary. I was trying to mine all the moss and I had monsters coming at me and it just wasn't great. You know, it's like when your mom's like, you need to clean your room. And you're like, Mom, I don't want to clean my room. And she's like, well, that's too bad because you live in my house. And then you're like, oh, well, I guess that makes sense. I'll clean my room. That's kind of how it is. If no, that's not how it is at all. I don't even know why I chose to describe it in that way, but that's the best way of describing it, I guess. All right, so here comes the fun part. Not really. I say that very sarcastically because this is not fun. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of pull some of this across, but I'm actually going to leave a little opening here because I don't know how this roof is gonna look just yet. And that's the next part that I have to do. So let me take a look on this side, because if I start with the base over here, how I want it to look on this side, then I will be able to figure out how much further I need to go with the moss on that inner part. Alright, so I've kind of laid out the base. I know this side looks a little bit wonky, and I will fix that once I have spruce planks in my inventory, but that's not our main focus right now. We're focusing on this moss. So I'm going to use whatever I have left over for this moss. Hopefully I'll have at least enough to cover most of it. And then if I need to, I will bone meal some stone that I actually have in my inventory. I made sure that I still had stone in my inventory so we could actually do this. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get more moss. And that's okay. I'm gonna get rid of this little section right here. Oh no. So as you can see, I have basically ran out of moss. And I don't have enough stone. I know I won't have enough stone. So what I think I'm going to do is make myself a little bit more stone just so then we don't actually have to go into the lush cave because that is more time off my plate to actually be recording and showing you guys what I'm building. So alright, so I am back and I am back with a few extra little changes. As you can see here, I pulled these trims out a little bit more because I realized that usually I do like to have the trims out one and not just directly on the pillar or the whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about? The spruce log. So I ended up pulling these out, and then I also put a trim on the inside just because that is very tedious to do. I don't even want to talk about how long that took me. It takes me way too long because you gotta do it in survival and you actually have to climb up all that and it's a pain. So we're just gonna ignore that for now. But I did do that so it looks much nicer on the inside. I ended up also grabbing a little more moss, and then just in case I didn't grab enough moss, I also have some more stone here. But I think we should have enough moss. Okay, so that seems to be good. Now we can take a look at our beautiful home. I will have to get back up on the roof at some point to place some more torches, but this is what our home looks like. I'm in love with it. Okay, it's very cute. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!